What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. Now shout out to the DoD like always. Now this is going to be my video all about the level 40 Sawyer's knee pads. So buckle up, get ready, it's going to be all about this. These knee pads got completely reworked and yeah, we'll get into it. But first, like always, you gotta listen to the spiel. I am Kamikazevondoom. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if so, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments for me at all, let me know in the comment section below. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Hope you subscribe, but also ring that notification bell. That way you get notified each and every time I bring you another Division 2 video. But alright, now that that spiel is out of the way, let's talk about the Sawyer Kneepads. Now, I'm sure you guys want to know where I got them first, so yeah, let's probably do that. So looking at your map, I got the Sawyer Kneepads right here at Potomac Event Center yesterday because the targeted loot were knee pads. Right now it is 5:11, so sadly you might not be able to see them there. Let's see if I can spot the knee pads. Here we go. So for right now, today, if you go and farm Viewpoint Museum, that might be the way to go. But all I did is I went for targeted loot, I saw knee pads, and I was like, oh, I wonder. And then, sure enough, I got some level 40 Sawyer Kneepads. And man, let's get through this rework because at first I was like, oh great, Sawyer Kneepads. But then I read it and I was like, oh great, Sawyer Kneepads. Anyways, alright, so these are the exotic knee pads from year 1. They were reworked or redone for year 2. And with every named item, weapon, exotic weapon, and item, you get a little name blurb or quote. This one is from Odessa Sawyer herself. This one says, "When I lost my leg, I thought that was it for me. But I found new purpose. I rose, just like the phoenix on my patch. Now it's time for these to find new purpose." And now we have her knee pads. Now, let's I don't know. Do you guys want to look at it? Here, I'll show you what they look like. Alright, so zooming in, they kind of look like a little bird. A little phoenix, you know, kind of deal. Not too shabby. Pretty sick looking. But, yeah, let's just talk about the talent, because this shit. Alright, so mine came with maxed out armor, but obviously you can't touch anything on these exotics. They all come RNG now. However, let's just talk about this talent, because this talent sounds insane. So it's called Grace Under Fire. You cannot be staggered by explosions. That's just the first part. Okay, so explosions can't stagger me. And then staying in cover without firing for 6 to 12 seconds will provide damage immunity while aiming for 1 to 2 seconds. So I'm assuming if you stay in cover for 6 seconds, just wait for the proc, you'll get 1 second immunity while aiming. But if you wait 12 seconds, you'll get that full 2 seconds damage immunity while aiming. Now that doesn't say status immunity, that doesn't say, you know, certain things. That straight up says damage immunity. Like you're just straight up immune to everything. You know those people they'll get in cover and then you think they're just popping a gunner med kit and then they're running at you and you're like, oh crap, they're immune. They're immune. And then, you know, the like butt pucker situation starts to happen. Just imagine that with these. So if I sat in cover and I do like a little chicken dance on cover, whatever, cool. I know I have my proc for these knee pads because they start at 6 seconds and they go up to 12 seconds. So it's basically like you're charging your knee pads. So if I see that the proc has now enabled at 6 seconds, I could then start my gunner medkit, which probably takes about another 6 seconds. And then by the time I'm done hitting my gunner medkit, I'll have I'll have my 50% bonus armor from the gunner medkit. I'll have this Grace Under Fire immunity for 1 to 2 seconds while aiming. And if you're using the system corruption, let's see if I can go down there. Here we go. So system corruption. Infinite use ability on a 20-second cooldown. That's for your armor kits. It grants you 50% bonus armor and hides your nameplate. Okay, so I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself here, and some of you might make the build before I actually show you the build, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that if you're using the gunner specialization with the system corruption 4-piece and the Sawyer Kneepads, if you hit your med kit, you're going to have 100% bonus armor, and from the Sawyer Kneepads, you're going to be damage immune while aiming. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm jumping the gun on that one. Let me know in the comment section below. But that seems, I mean, am I doing the math wrong here? System corruption. While you use your armor kit, it grants you 50% bonus armor and hides your nameplate. I'm pretty sure if you do that with the gunner specialization, you get another 50%. And then if you're using the Sawyer Kneepads, you would then be damage immune for 1 to 2 seconds while aiming. I mean, just saying, you guys. If you guys really do watch and listen to my videos, you might learn some cool shit. All right, so let's check this one out. It's top right. Yeah, armor kits repair 100% of your armor and grant. Oh, okay. So now it's 30. Okay. So that did change. All right. You know, shame on me. The hardened armor kits from gunner specialization went from 50% down to 30. Not too bad. But if you use that with system corruption, you have 80% extra armor. And if you use that with the Sawyer Kneepads at the right second, you will have no nameplate over your head. You will have 80% bonus armor. And you will be damage immune for 2 seconds while aiming. I mean, I would say that would be pretty sick in the Dark Zone. But that's just me. Alright, guys. I'm not going to stretch this out too long. Those are your Sawyer Kneepads, level 40. I got mine just farming Kneepads at a Potomac Event Center yesterday, but obviously find where the targeted loot is for that day and then go try to loot it. You know, there you go. I am Kamikazevondoom. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.